Welcome to episode 77 of the current Backloggers. The date is September 30th. I'm your host, KCP.
And I'm your co-host, Cody G. Replacement.
How's it going, Cody?
It's good, man. It's good.
Is it?
Just been working.
Yeah.
Buying.
We have a guest star today, the Cricket.
I'm sure.
You think he's coming through on the mic?
Definitely.
Think so?
Yep.
Supposed to take out the quiet noises, though. That guy's way
It's
over
not
there.
very quiet.
But it's very low pitched. Or high pitched, as it were. I don't think it's going to come through.
How was he?
I hope it does right when a joke doesn't land. Like, wouldn't that be great?
That would be.
Yeah, so.
Do you purposely turn on the heat before we start recording?
No. Yeah, I haven't had the heat on, I don't think, any time you recorded here. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So what have you been up to, little man?
A lot, man.
Yeah?
Am I Cody or Derek?
You can be Derek now.
Okay. Have I been up to? Working. Chill. Game. But I'm muted, so there's no.
But now everybody knows.
My dog got spayed a couple days ago. She's the most energetic dog I've ever seen in my life, so keeping her from being energetic is impossible.
Uh-huh.
So, the other dog's been sad, hurt. So that's been a fun thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's other shit, but none of it's.
Okay.
Oh, I did something. My birthday. I turned 30.
That's right.
Big old 3-0. No longer in my 20s.
You're in the 30 club with the big boys now.
Yep. I'm an adult. I'm an adult male. White.
Yep.
Age man.
Yep.
Game and puck. Sweet. Life is sweet, huh? I feel like I went somewhere, but I don't remember.
Casino. I went there with you.
That wasn't what I was thinking, but I did go to casino twice. 1 million. So
we'll be upgrading the set soon.
not with my money.
No, I won millions as well.
Oh yeah, with your money we. I feel like I did something else. Yeah, I'm 30. I have a hurt dog. I've been working and playing games.
You should be single again so your Tinder profile can say exactly what you just said.
Sounds great. Just divorce Sam really quick. I went to a concert for the first time since COVID.
How was Kenny Chesney?
He puts on a show. He brings a tractor out.
Are you serious?
And we asked if she thinks it's sexy.
And then you said the Buff Man opened for him, right?
Jamie Buffett. And I brought Cody because he's a big fan.
You know who genuinely loves Jimmy Buffett?
James Buffett who?
Good old Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah, he loves Jimmy
The
Buffett.
Trevster.
Yeah.
Have him back on and have a Jimmy Buffett exclusive.
Only for
show.
Patreon, or Patreons, as it were.
Are we a patriarchy now?
Yeah.
Do we do the
No.
We should.
Yet.
All of our million. Give us money.
Yeah, I have thought about it, but it'll probably be the same 3 people, and then they'll think they have to pay, and I just feel bad.
Probably. Me, you, and Cody.
So who do you actually see?
My favorite band of all time, The Used. And Coheed and Cambria.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of them, but they put on a pretty good show.
Did they play the song?
They did.
Was it awesome?
It was. Actually was.
I don't like them, but I want to see that song live. I wouldn't pay just to see that, but if they did a $5 ticket, I'll pay to just see that song.
It was sweet. They ended with it. It was epic as shit. It was outside. Oh, I have a picture for you, actually.
This is, of course, the artist best known for the 9 trailer.
Are they in that?
That song is, yeah. They're obviously not best known for that, but I think it's still one of the best trailers I've ever seen. It goes so well with it.
So, as you know, as a big Clippers fan, at the end of shows, what do they do? Or not the end of the shows, at the end of games, what do they do?
Fireworks.
Coheed and Cambria was playing that fucking song with fireworks going on in the background.
You're a funny guy.
How sweet is that shit? That's it's. Look at the fucking big ass crowd. Dude, it was a perfect night. It was the 60s. Fucking. It was so awesome.
Very nice.
I think it was my first outdoor concert. Definitely my first concert since COVID. And it was a good time.
Very nice. I'm glad to hear.
I feel like there's more. I should have written it all down. But I didn't. Sack of shit.
Well, I know we said a couple weeks ago, but hopefully things will calm down. We'll be doing it weekly.
Yes.
We got a date set already, so hopefully next week, and everything will be more planned out.
The dog spay was the day we were supposed
to. No, I got you.
24 hours.
Anything else?
Actually, for 7 days. Let Sam do it. Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. I've been working, not very much overtime, just a little bit here and there. And then it's been a little bit since we recorded, as I said, so I've been up to quite a bit. I went to Myrtle Beach and did all kinds of stuff there. Beach quite a few times, obviously. The pool quite a few times. They have so much touristy stuff, so all kinds of tourist stuff that we did. And then just tons of amazing food. NY Doughboys, one of the best pizza places I've ever had. Got it multiple times when I was there. I need you to try it somehow.
Like New York pizza.
I'm
going to bring your expectations of my thing down. I'll try it, but I don't like it.
Maybe I can help you out. I've had 10 people try it now, and they all said it's amazing. One of those people doesn't even like pizza. My criminal little sister. Then we got some Fuddruckers, just all kinds of good food.
Did you go to Rock Hard?
No, I don't think that place is that great. I gotcha. I think it's cool to see, but I don't think the food's that great, and I think it's so expensive.
I don't remember.
I hear you. That makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah. Bojangles, Cookout, all the specialties. I told you my vacation's one of the main draws is food, so just a shitload of amazing food. Zaxby's, of course. We're gonna get the Donut Man. What was that? Zaxby's is I thought you knew. It's a way better version of Raising Cane's.
I know what Zaxby's is.
Oh, not a fan?
You said of course, as if it's a staple that has to have.
Well, it's just a staple for me, you know.
Gotcha.
Is this The Office now?
I do camera. I'd look at the camera.
Not this much. Oh my god. Then we're gonna get the Donut Man, which is my favorite donut place of all time. I took them there, and there was a note that said they were closed for a month because they were understaffed. Literally the month we were there. We weren't there the whole month, but that month. Like, you gotta be shitting me. Yeah, so we didn't get that.
Food places being understaffed. They're kind of nuts.
Yeah.
2 people working. Me and a manager.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I also went to a concert. This is going to come back. It actually is funny. I went to see NF.
Yep.
You were.
Married man.
He puts on a fucking amazing show. I thought he'd be good. I like him, but I didn't expect how much I'd enjoy it. I instantly started looking at other tour dates. Man, can I make any of these happen? And even artists I like, I was like, oh, that was really good. Maybe I'll see them if they come back. But I was already looking, and most of them were far away, like Florida. And I was like, man, can I make this work? And trying to figure out.
I don't think I'll ever go.
If he did, he would be a good one to go to. The crowd was super easygoing, and the people around us, especially, made the concert more fun. Usually, to a concert is just annoying or getting away. These people actually made it more fun, and were super nice. And in general, everybody just seemed, I'm sure there was assholes there, but in general, everybody just seemed really respectful and nice. So he'd be a good one to go to, I think, unless I was the outlier there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was already literally looking at concerts of trying to see him again because it was so amazing. And then, it comes back to being understaffed at restaurants. Because then afterwards, I took Carrot, and he never.
Every podcast.
He does.
I couldn't mute it. I tried.
He'd never been to Sheetz, and
it's a gas station.
It's amazing.
It's not this crazy thing.
It's amazing, and I wasn't hyping up. He's like, "We got to try it," And I was like, you're right, we do.
I shit on Sheets, but I say the same thing about Wawa. People have to go to Wawa.
Yeah.
It's just a gas station.
It's more, though. And now places are starting to copy this. I can't remember what Speedway, but they're doing it now. The made-to-order food and touchscreens. And then...
Giant Eagle's done that.
You think it was how long? Maybe our Giant Eagle? Because I know Sheets is a Pennsylvania company, and so is Giant Eagle, so I feel like they probably felt the heat and started doing it. So I would say we went to a Get-Go, and they were doing it as well.
Get-Go's, yeah. Since Get-Go's.
Hmm.
I did it all 5 years. I worked at have a Get-Go. A good Philly. They'll put the whiz on it. Whiz.
Well, he's excited for Sheets because it's amazing.
Gas station's pretty good, yeah.
So we went there, and there was a note on every made-to-order computer that said they were understaffed, so the kitchen was closed. Well, that's bad luck. And we went 8 more miles to another Sheets, and it was the same notes. And I was like, all right, well, Sheets is out of the question. So that's where that came up. And then we found literally everything was closing, even McDonald's, Burger King, all the obvious, like, last go-to places. But then I found a place called New York-style pizza drive-thru.
Wow.
And I was like, well, I guess this looks good. And I called and placed the order. And you know we're connected to the gas station, right? And I was like, I didn't, but we're coming. And so I was like, this is going to be fucking terrible. It was definitely very unhealthy. It was greasy, but it was actually really good. It was delicious. And I was like, man, I'm jealous. This is open till midnight. If this was by me, I'd be going to the drive-thru every night. And then we stayed overnight and did some more hiking through the Cuyahoga Falls like I did last time. So that was fun. Another perfect weather day for it. I need to find a way to see NF again. I don't think I've said that yet.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I know, sorry.
I'm losing it. Oh, speaking of losing it, you might be able to tell my voice is really strained. And really?
Yeah, it's not fun.
And it was cracking real bad. I felt like a little pubescent boy from all these things I'm talking about, just draining my voice. One of them being I went to Kings Island again, and we were on the Adventure Express, which is not very popular, not that big roller coaster there. And it was me and my little sister were in the front car, and for some reason, the entire cart was empty except the back seat. And I don't scream on roller coasters because I think people do that. Either they're genuinely screaming or most of us do it to be annoying. But I was like, it's just us, so I did a stupid one to be ridiculous. But then the guy in the last seat did it, and I was like, oh, this guy wants a contest. So then we both started doing it, and both started screaming very offensive things at each other. And then we got off the ride and just acted like neither of us acknowledged each other and just walked by each other. So that messed my voice up. And then I streamed quite a bit, so that didn't help. I went
Big streamer over here.
Bingo. I went to the concert, which didn't help. And then went to Torg, a video game convention here in Columbus. I didn't use much, but it's kind of just my voice going at all times.
Yeah.
Which Torg was a lot of fun. I've never been to it. She'll be back here next year. So, nice. You're interested. Yeah. Anybody's...
I had to go to fucking Lynn's Fruit Farm to pick apples with my wife. Because I'm a 30-year-old married fuck.
Anybody, not to rub into you, because I know you want to go, but anybody that is interested in video games should go to next year. It's a very cheap way to get into a kind
specifically retro game.
Yeah, it's not like PAX or E3 where you're playing a ton of modern stuff. It's retro and like tournaments and that kind of stuff. If you're into that, you should definitely go.
Dude, we should get really... I want to play in tournaments.
Me too. Halo.
There was a thing... I want to let you continue. Did you see this Halo tournament? It wasn't for playing, it was for watching.
No.
In North Carolina. I was going to see if you wanted to go because I know you'd be down. It's $250,000 and I feel like it'd be so fun to watch Halo tournaments, but it's sold out in minutes.
Oh,
Which
really?
is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, especially not being Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, love it. CDL is crazy. That was in Columbus a few years ago.
I remember that. Oh.
But if we see something like that, we should go.
Then I went to a couple Buckeyes games, which we talked about on Pigskin or Pizza.
We did.
Yeah, I'm going to say pop. I was waiting for it.
I have to stop doing that because some asshole little baby bitch ears.
That strained my voice more, yelling at the game, so that didn't help. And then, like I said, went to the casino with you and try to miss some things, but that's why we're going to get back on track here.
There's a good casino spot there. Circus?
I think so.
That
And
was awesome.
we both won millions there.
Yep. They just stayed there. They fucked up going somewhere else.
But that can take us to things we forgot about from the weeks before. Do you have anything?
Okay. No.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Probably. But...
Then we have corrections, question, and feedback. We do.
Do I know about this?
I sent it to you.
You sent me the...
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, that's the question.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's not comments.
Oh, no, not that. Would you like to read the email? Or you want me to? Yeah?
Do you have it right there? A new phone?
Oh, I can
It's
get
probably in there.
it. Hey, no, I got this. Don't you worry. And here. You messaged me a lot. You're like a female.
Questions for you.
Damn,
Welcome
I just
back,
got it.
guys. How's it going?
Good. Oh, jinx.
You owe me a dick suck.
Oh.
This question is a simple one, but a mighty one. I added
Oh.
that.
Sound
And
right,
I
right.
might have asked this before, but I don't remember. What are some of your favorite game soundtracks?
I don't think you did ask this before. That's why I kept it in there. Would you like to start? Or me?
Ooh. Mine might take some thinking. I have two of them, but I know there's more. I'll
Okay.
start. GTA Vice City. Guitar Hero. Can I just bump some of those?
Yeah.
Is that cheating?
No, I don't think so.
Rock the 80s specifically. But they're all pretty good. Except for Metallica. Halo 2 and Halo 3. So Halo. Those as well. All I got for right now.
Okay.
None of the Maddens. I'm sure that's none of them.
What about the one that had Heavy Dirty Soul by Twin Pilots?
No, because that was the first song that played every single time.
That's a good start, though.
Not when you...
Well, that's on you then, not the game. Well, maybe you just liked it so much that you canceled all the other songs.
I definitely do.
You do?
I unselect. So why don't you name some? Let me steal some of yours.
Okay. So, I didn't narrow it down, but I got a smaller list because games that do music well, I think that stands out to me quite a bit. So, I tried to put a list here together, and I did try to stick to mainly after like 64 PS1 because I think the first gen or the what would that be like the early gen of gaming like NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, all those I feel like you could do endless amounts of good soundtracks there like Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, all that stuff. And I love 8-bit music and chiptune stuff, so I could just list on, but I think it's pretty hard to have a bad sounding chiptune or 8-bit or 16-bit music. So I think the amazing ones stand out or do really well. But I think it's bad to have or hard to have a bad one. So I think there's a lot of good music there. So I won't even touch on those. I'll just say generally, I think that's a amazing time for video game music, and also I think music has changed so much now that it's hard to really think of those soundtracks compared to what games are now.
Yeah.
I think 64, that era is kind of similar. That there's games like Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64, GoldenEye, all these things that.
GoldenEye had an awesome one.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say those are.
That's just because James Bond.
Those and many other games I didn't list are sounds that'll be stuck in my head forever. But again, kind of music's just and soundtracks just changed so much past that generation that I think of it completely different. So ones I did that are more modern, the BioShock series and Fallout. I think I never disliked 50s music, but those two made me absolutely fall in love with 50s music. Yeah.
That genre of game very well.
And then particularly BioShock Infinite is a little different because they used like not modern songs but like 80s songs and then turned them into like ragtime sounding songs like 20s, and I think that was completely different than what the other BioShocks did, but I thought it just made me fall in love with that kind of like throwback and turning music into something else.
Yeah. 5.
I actually had Vice City on here. You heard me, and everybody gets real upset when I hate on Grand Theft Auto, but I think the Vice City soundtrack is amazing, and that's when I would play Grand Theft Auto, and I think they're fun to mess around with, but I know there's way more than that, but when I go more into that is when I don't like them, so for that, I'll still remember that soundtrack forever. And then Alan Wake, I think, has an amazing soundtrack. You wouldn't expect it because it's at the end of. They have a bunch of like. They have a score in it, but not necessarily that. I think that fits the atmosphere well, but more so at the end of each episode, they have a licensed song that I just think fits so well. It's kind of like the ending of a Lost episode, and gets you so jacked, and then you want to get right back into it. And I think
Unless you're me,
but
you can't get into that game.
You will with the remaster though.
I won't.
Scumbag.
You buy it for me. Play it then. I'll stream it.
Will you finish it?
I'll stream the whole thing, start to finish. Buy it for me.
And then these next ones are all mainly scores. The other ones were kind of soundtracks. Definitely the Rock Band's Guitar Hero stick out. But what remains?
Like cop out.
Yeah. What Remains of Edith Finch, I think, had a perfect score for what that game was. A lot of these. That's the other thing with games. I think they have amazing soundtracks, but it's hard for me to just listen to instrumental, like jamming out, like you would in a car or something. So a lot of these songs are amazing, but they fit in the game. I think the ones I listed before, like Fallout and BioShock and Alan Wake, are things I listen to outside of that. I mean, I can listen to a Halo theme song and a few exceptions, but I'm not going to like sit there and listen to a whole video game soundtrack. It gets a little old.
I've never.
Really? I tried.
City.
Yeah. I tried to quite a few times. I'm going to try to get myself in that. I'm like, this is just kind of weird without the game behind it. But I think What Remains of Edith Finch did that really well. I think Unravel did that amazingly on old podcast me and Cody used to do. That was the most talked about thing is me crying to Unravel. And that was
such a crier.
That was a reaction, well, much stronger that they got. So I couldn't not put this on this list. Same with The Last of Us. I think the music on there fits the atmosphere fucking perfectly, and it's so beautiful. I told you for that one, that was the same with me the first time I played it. That gameplay-wise, I couldn't get into it, and I felt like somebody who didn't know how to play games. But then once I replayed it, same with BioShock. Once I replayed it, I just couldn't stop. I loved it.
I've tried played the same mission. It's like super early. Get to that.
That's so crazy. It seems so much up your alley.
I would probably love it.
Yeah. Obvious, of course, but as I mentioned before, the Halo series, the entire Halo series, mainly 3, but none of the Halos you can go wrong. I don't even think 4 and 5, I think, have amazing music.
Infinite sounds strong, so too.
Yeah, I'm with you. Mass Effect, I think, has a amazing soundtrack all the way through the series. It's all a score again, besides the exception of Mass Effect 1. There's this fucking dope-ass song at the start of the credits. That's a song I'll actually listen to outside the game because there's lyrics to it, and I think it is an amazing song outside of video games. And then the last one I had was the Gears of War series, which is the songs in the trailers were fucking amazing. Some of the best trailers you'll ever see.
Yeah.
But even the game, I think, has a really good score that goes well with the game as well. So
game trailer that should be that would be a fun thing to do. Best game trailers with.
Yeah.
The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 trailer had "Till I Collapse" by Eminem. While shit was falling like to the beat. That's like one of the few trailers I remember. So with my shit, I went a little different route. I feel like I didn't do scores as much, do actual soundtracks. But the Need for Speed Underground 2 soundtrack was unbelievable. The Tony Hawk series.
Yeah, I actually had that on here. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if I deleted it. Is that?
I don't want to say a specific one, but there was one that had an alien hand forms. That sounded like Metallica at one point. I think it's Pro Skater 2. But all those are good.
Yeah, I can't believe. I think mainly one for me, but not all of them. But the first three definitely for me, and one mainly that introduced me to a lot of music that I didn't know, like Rage Against the Machine and stuff. That
dude.
yeah.
Those soundtracks were so. Dave Mira, Freestyle BMX 2 specifically, has some Ozzy songs on it for some reason. I don't even like Ozzy Osbourne, but it fits bike riding really well. Pretty much all these like sport racing games really have good soundtracks. Aggressive Inline, did I say that?
No, I was thinking that when you're talking about Dave Mirra, though.
I feel like no one really played Aggressive Inline, which is sad because that sounds sublime. But I think Tony Hawk, Dave Mira, Aggressive Inline, Need for Speed, Halo, Guitar Hero, GTA, Vice City. Yeah, I can't. There's not a lot of ones that stick out much, except for Hey Madden. Because nowadays I play shooters, but I just
Yeah. Okay.
good question.
Yeah, thank you, James. If anybody has any corrections, questions, or feedback, can send to currentbackloggers@gmail.com. And then, should we get into the news?
Let's do it.
I just took a few screenshots
That's
because.
all I did.
Okay.
I'm sure
like-
things that are different.
Yeah, I feel like things have just gotten so mixed up recently that trying to get back on track and get going.
I also did the thing where I just went back like.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Sure. PlayStation officially acquires Blueprint Games.
I have that one in here.
I think it just happened.
It did, yeah. It's been rumored for a long time, and
Yeah, they even leaked it at one.
yeah, I talked about that on here, and how it's just a matter of time.
But most importantly, the next game planned is to be an original, not a remake, which they're known for. That's cool. For PlayStation people, which I'm going to be by 2023.
That's interesting. I don't know if that's the best idea or the best sign. I don't know why you buy a studio that's known for doing something and then immediately have them do something else. Or maybe this is like a one-time thing because...
Yeah, let them try.
Yeah, because even if they do well, that'd seem weird because you bought them because they are pros at remastering. There's nobody better than that. So
Maybe
if they become just another studio, then you're now we need a remaster studio and you're in the same boat.
We'll see how it goes. The Halo Infinite beta started last week.
That's right.
Continuing this week. We'll talk about ours playing it later.
Yeah.
Assuming. But this next weekend is September 30th through October 3rd, and it's Big Team Battle. Pretty much it.
A new map, and then definitely some new vehicles you haven't got to use yet, and probably new weapons. And hopefully some tweaks we'll talk about later.
There are. I have some of that on.
Oh, okay.
PC specific. Because most issues were on PC.
Oh, well, then it wouldn't be the tweaks I was talking about anyways, like weapons and those.
Oh, yeah, no. There's they need serious help. Speaking of Halo Infinite, everyone gets a special emblem for completing 10 matches.
We did that.
We did.
I think we won all of them.
Sure. So, I wasn't high when I was talking about this game feels weird. Something feels weird on mouse and keyboard. Frame rate feels weird. Everyone's feeling that. So, it is high priority to them. I spoke with the PC. This is community manager John something. I can't pronounce his last. Junisek. Doesn't matter. I spoke with the PC team and they've confirmed the improvements to performance, hitching, latency, aiming. I was fucking frying with shit aim, performance, hitching, and latency. Wait for me this weekend. Give all PC players a first-class experience at launch, so you probably won't see them. But they are aware of shit issues with the PC version of Halo, and they are working on it, so it's exciting for me. I'm sure there are more to console, but I saw that. Helped me out.
Yeah.
Because everyone I watched play on PC said that mouse and keyboard felt super weird. They don't do full screen, they do, which gives you latency. Mouse. That's one of the issues. But You have more Halo stuff before I leave that?
Not as far as news, no.
Okay. I just took a random screen, so all that shit's kind of jumbled. We'll stick on multiplayer shooters that I love. Warzone or Cold War Season 6 starts October 7th. I've been playing no Warzone, but I've actually only been playing zombies. We'll talk about it. But in this, we get 3 new maps, a new zombie map, a new perk, a new wonder weapon. Don't care about any of that. A seasonal event called The Haunting, which this was last year in October. When you die, you could become a zombie, and if you kill 2 people, you get to come back. And it's at nighttime, and it was the funnest time I've ever had in Warzone. It was peak. Oops, sorry. That was peak Warzone. Best time, and it was most fun, and that is coming back. Along with that, stadium's getting destroyed. Thank God. Downtown is getting destroyed. A bomb went off, and it's all cracked and shit. That fucking buildings are falling in. Maybe we can put the roadmap right here. The original Gulag is coming back, which I've been clamoring for. Everyone has, because these Gulags suck ass now. The original Gulag's coming back. I think they're just trying to recapture the magic, to be honest with you, and it probably won't hit as well, but I'm excited. They came out with a new mode called Iron Trials, which has longer time to kill, and it's more skillful. I didn't get to play it because they already took it away. But everyone is super hopeful about it, so I hope it comes back. You get 2 new operators, 5 new guns, 3 new guns, 2 new melee weapons. And they have a bunch of new bundles that they shit about. So, Season 6 is looking real promising. And with The Haunting, that's when they came out with the Saw guy, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw characters. The rumors are this time one of them is the Scream guy. Ghostface. I never know if I should use it.
Yeah.
And then I forget what the other one was, but I'm definitely buying it. I don't give a shit if the rapist runs that company. I will give them.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would expect to know the Saul guy because his name's Billy. So they need Sam in there, not your wife, but Trick or Treat.
I think that was the other one.
Oh, was it?
That was literally the other one. Yeah, it's just rumors. We don't know.
I don't know when he blew up. I've always loved him. I'm not trying to be a hipster, but I couldn't find anything for him.
It's like a cult class.
Yeah, in the last couple of years, though, I see him everywhere. I remember the first time I saw something, I had to buy it, and now I just feel like it's everywhere. I'm like, this movie's been around for so long.
That's all the caught. Yeah, I actually have never seen it. I want to watch a lot of scary movies.
You should watch it. It's definitely...
It's on my list.
You have to be ready for it's campy and corny, but it's intentional. It's like old school. Yeah, it's not. But it's really interesting.
I can't wait. It's all Call of Duty news I had. Battlefield's having an open beta. Between October 6th and October 9th.
Nice.
Early access is available on October 6th to 7th. Why is that?
You get a day early if you pre-order or something.
But it starts on open beta is October 6th. So maybe they fucked their own thing up. But let's say October 6th, Battlefield. I'm definitely going to play this. Or the open one. Because I think this game looks fucking awesome. All the gameplay I've seen, I could not be less excited for this game. So, I think the delay hurt it. Yeah, it's going to suck. But I'm going to try it with an open mind. But it does not look good.
The Bengals won 24-21, by the way.
Nice! Wow, did Burrow lead them back?
And Jaguars, that's the second week in a row they've done that.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's going to expose 25 of 32, 350 yards, 2 touchdowns. Suck my.
Yes.
So that beta's happening. Do you have Game Pass news?
No, I saw that. That was on there, though.
The only one big one. I'm sure there's other big ones, but Marvel's Avengers comes to Game Pass today.
Yep.
I have it downloaded. I've wanted to try this game, but I refuse to buy it. So this is the game and all post-launch content, excluding the.
No Spider-Man. I definitely just did middle finger. Wasn't intentional.
Now here it's crossplay. You have it on
Mm-hmm.
PC, so that should still work. Another picture. The Rocksteady's Suicide Squad got its first trailer, or not trailer, screenshot. Seen it?
No. Okay. All right.
So I think it looks. So full disclosure, I didn't know Rocksteady was making a Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
I knew they were making. Aren't they making the Arkham one?
No, that's the WB studio made Origins.
Gotcha. So I'm way more excited. I like Rocksteady. And Suicide Squad is. So I think the Arkham Knights one, but I could be wrong on it. I don't like Squad. This would probably be a squad based thing.
Yeah.
When Assassin's Creed started doing that, I got out of it. Let's see. Then in not gaming, but not movie, but TV show, Netflix sets release Tiger King Chapter 2 for November 17th release.
You sound excited. Didn't you not watch this, or did you?
No, I did. I loved it.
Oh, I thought you said. This one you said this was one of those dumb things you never do.
No, I did it. Loved it.
Yeah, I saw this. I'm excited, but at the same time,
I have no idea what it'll be.
yeah,
I hope it's on what's her face?
Carol.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah, I feel like it's either going to be interesting because it's going to be new info,
Oh god damn it! It really says what it is down here, and I didn't take the screen.
or I feel like they're going to try so hard to be like, shit, this thing is a money-making machine. Let's get another one of those, and then they're just going to put it out, and it's not actually going to be interesting at all. But everybody's going to fucking watch it.
I feel like if it was that, they would have done it sooner, don't you?
Yeah,
They would have
but
struck when the iron was. Like, everyone kind of forgot about them.
I just don't know how much. I know some of that footage was old, but I just don't know how much they could have possibly gotten that time.
I would love some jail interviews. Some people.
Yeah.
Skilled. Carol. I feel like there's a lot. I'm down. This Carol's a fucking psychopath. That's all the big stuff I got. My throat hurts when I talk a lot. Get anxious too.
Hey, I mean, you heard the beginning of this. I said that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, but
You said when you talk a lot, though. That's essentially what I did. 5 minutes. I actually have two other things. Sony also acquired Fire Sprite Games. It's another game studio. They've made the Playroom on PlayStation, which is yeah. And they made a couple of small VR games. But the crazy thing is, they everybody kind of assumed they were a small studio based off the things they made. But they're at over 300 people, and they said they have 3 games in development.
Nice.
And one of them they said is a massive multiplayer shooter. And then people are kind of speculating what the other 2 are.
I love
So it seems like very different than what they were doing, but not really in the Blue Point kind of way.
Okay.
Sounds like maybe they're a lot bigger than people thought, and now they have Sony behind them officially. They've always kind of sided with Sony, so I think it's kind of natural acquisition, but be exciting to see. I'm sure those announcements will eventually come out like E3, maybe not this E3, but
Game Awards is coming up.
it is. That's the next thing I have. Yep, December 9th. They made it official Thursday, December 9th from the Microsoft Theater in LA. So it's actual live again. Last time it was like semi-live,
You
but
go?
I do. Are you being serious?
There's no way I can go to LA.
God damn you.
That's why I'm trying to go to Florida in December.
All right. That's the only news I had, actually, because I had...
Go. What if it was like $400?
Oh, obviously, when I was excited, I was meant to like get a look at the possibilities, not like, oh, I'm going, no matter what.
You can look at the possibilities.
Okay.
If you can find a ticket, if you're willing to come back same day.
Same day.
Or the next day.
I'd want to be able to see LA, or...
Yeah, there's no way.
Okay.
I would go literally the day.
Yeah, I would go for that if we could find a crazy deal, but...
If you can find it, like we get there the morning of, next morning we leave. Yeah. For under $500.
Each? Really?
Yep.
Okay.
As long as I can get back the next day, that's not a problem.
That's the thing about flying. You can never... Flights fucking change so much and cancel and delay that it's not like driving your own car.
It's the next day. It has to be the next morning, day.
That's all the news I had. You had a couple of things I had on there. So,
Didn't
go us.
communicate either.
No, we sure didn't. You want to go to media pickups? Do you have anything?
I got a new iPhone.
There you
That's
go.
Media, right?
Yeah.
I got the 13 Pro Max. Except that I had the small 12. This is the big one. Cameras are bigger.
Sure are.
They're like way bigger. And they're noticeably better. Usually I'm like, oh, they all. I will say it's fast. It's really fast. The camera quality is really good. They made the notch.
Yeah, I feel like.
The color's fucking sick though. You see it? It's like straight black.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
I feel like every year that a new iPhone comes out, there's immediately rumors of the next iPhone being the one that actually revolutionizes it, and then every year it's a.
I knew this one wouldn't, but I had so many problems with the 12 that I had to either, and I have an Apple Watch, so I have to stick with. I was gonna switch to the same. I had so many problems, but I don't want to get.
But are you gonna start wearing it? Because I'm starting to think you don't walk.
Oh yeah, I don't actually. That's why I don't wear it.
Yeah, I was like, this guy has to be 700 pounds or dead because he hasn't taken steps in a long time. Gonna turn the Wally up in here.
I do have it. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool, I guess. It's the same, except it isn't as, like, I used to get, like, no service in here. I just had so many problems.
And you get that cancer with it?
I get the cancer. I got my microchip, though. Balance out the... It's good. The screen is sweet. The 120 hertz refresh rate. I know that's something that good people. It is for us plebs on it, and it's noticeable. When you're going in, and even when you open the, it looks super smooth, way more smooth. Watching video, I even did a test on the browser to see if it was actually 120. It is. Nice. So I played Madden on it, but that game isn't. It's just super smooth. So that's my media pickup, and it was out of necessity.
Okay. I actually have a few this week, all from
Torbjorn.
Sorry?
Torbjorn.
Okay.
He's in Overwatch.
I got Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii. I always think the Mario sports games are fun, and Mario games in general, or Nintendo first-party games, never drop in price. And this was only $2 because the case was super beat up. And I was like, well, I'm going to buy it at some point. Never going to find it cheaper than $2, so I might just get it now. Yeah. And then I got Buzz Quiz World, an amazing trivia game on PS3. I've had it for a long time, and I actually have 2 of them because you can use there's 4 buzzers in each of them. It's like a game show. But the cool thing is you can play with 8 controllers. So I've had 8, but I haven't got to work in years for all of them connecting together, and it's like the most frustrating thing in the world. And especially because it's a perfect party game, and that really.
Like that one game with the big red button. And
yeah.
Had the 4.
Yeah.
It's the same one. We played that.
Yeah, but we couldn't play with 8 people. And I figured out that I was pretty sure it was just the dongle that was the issue, which sucks because it's a proprietary one, so you can only buy it for that. So the game comes with the game, 4 buzzers, and a dongle. So I was like, I'm going to have to fucking rebuy this thing just to get the dongle. But they had it for $25, and I haven't seen a dongle cheaper than $30. So I was like, I'm spending less, even though I don't need this other shit. I'm spending less and still getting it.
You say dongle a lot.
I know. I love dongle. But I brought the dongle home, and now I'm going to overuse, obviously. I plugged the dongle in, and it fixed the problem.
Nice.
So we can play 8 people again.
It all.
We found the name of the episode.
Dongle 8 people.
We found a new name of the episode. And then the last one isn't really media, but I did get it Torgan's video game related. I got, it's from Resistance, a little figure, a chimera. And it's fucking cool. Definitely looks to be a real data now. Yeah. It's not like Halo, but it's definitely trying to be Halo, so I think you'd enjoy it.
I like Halo. I like things that are like Halo.
Hopefully, it's been rumored for a long time they're going to do a remaster collection. That would be perfect for that game because it is so dated that I think it'd be hard for you to play the early ones.
Put it on a PC.
But that's all my media pickups, so we can get into what we've been playing, which I know we've been both playing Infinite, if you want to start with that, the beta,
so
the flight.
Has your phone always been red?
Yes.
Okay.
I used to have a red case, too, on top of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That she's releasing red next
Taylor's
next
version?
month. Yeah. Yep, for my birthday.
Yeah. It's for your birthday she's released?
She did it in November. That's my birthday,
Wow.
so
I go back.
December.
I knew it. It wasn't
Yeah.
November as I said it. I've been playing Halo Infinite.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a little indie game by the makers of Cuphead.
Cuphead. Okay. Anything you want to add to that?
No. Halo's fun. It feels like Halo. Like Halo, you're gonna like this game.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel revolutionary yet. I like it though. I wanted to play it a lot more than we played it. Kind of lost without it. Kind of. Excited to play tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, 2 more minutes. We'll see.
Okay. I hate big team. But it's fun. The weapons feel good. Like I said, the PC version felt kind of clunky and stuttery. I got used to it, and then good. I haven't played some games. I felt good. I like the maps a lot. I hate the time to kill. That needs to be bad. Pistol takes too many shots. Definitely takes. Maybe the pistol.
Yeah, if anything, I think the pistol's a little overpowered.
I definitely don't. It's either just fine or. But I think the assault rifle. So bad. I think they focused on melee this year. Like all it always is. The BR takes one more burst to the head than it used to. None of the new guns feel. Well, that's not true. Skewer feels fun. You just have to be. Sniper feels awesome. Sounds in the game are incredible. I hate the burst gun. I hate the red gun. I hate the. None of them just doesn't feel like. You know the cut. Yeah, no. Promethean weapons, like I need that gun. I have to get the saw. I have to get that shotgun that makes you like turn into.
The saw was a human weapon, though.
It was an ordnance.
Yeah.
That dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Even the weapons that are like the power weapons don't. To me. But I think they're close. I just think some tweaks on time to kill would be. It just feels a little slow, right? That's all. But it's fun. I just see them tweak.
Okay.
Because that's a comic.
Yeah, I think. First off, yeah, it's a shitload of fun. Obviously, I'm a Halo person, so it's not shocking to hear me say that I enjoyed it and it's going to be fun.
It is Halo, for sure.
Yeah, which is a good thing to me. I do think, like I said, the series needs either people to come back to Halo that have stopped playing it or brand new people. And a lot of people are crediting it, saying that they think it's going to get brand new people in and that it feels way, and it feels way different. But to me, I disagree. I think it's more Halo, which to me is it's more Halo, but I think modernized and not in a cop-out way or just trying to be something else. I feel like it's a modern Halo in a way that feels like what Halo naturally would have been, not just trying to be other things, which I think is a very smart way to go with it. I definitely don't think it's perfect even saying that. I guess I could talk about some of the positives first. I do think the map designs and the look of the maps are as good as they've ever been, which is, I know you said you feel differently, but I'm not somebody that hates Halo 4 and 5. I give them credit a lot, but I think that's their weakest points, is I don't remember really any of the maps from those games.
I love those.
And yeah, and that's like a go-to for me for Halo. For any other Halo, I could list almost every map. And, well, probably all of them, because I could list the ones that I don't like that kind of stand out. But with Halo 4 and 5, they're just so forgettable for me for almost all of them. And this right away, the maps, I think aesthetically were nice, but I felt like after I played them, I kind of learned the maps and liked them like right away. Halo 4 and 5, I felt like I played them, never really got used to it, even though I knew exactly what they were. I felt like I was just dropped in again. I was like, oh, this is it.
So weird. I think I put as much time.
I played them a lot, yeah. I still like them, and I think the combat, I think maybe is the best it's ever been in 4 and 5. And I think there's a lot that it does right. That's why I think it gets way too much hate, but I've always thought the map designs were, yeah.
It's still weird.
I think a lot of it feels really good. I think I actually like a lot of new power weapons. I think the skewer, I think it seems very devastating. I'm not good at it, but I think that thing.
I think
the shock rifle, I think that thing, it's like a sniper rifle, but shock. I think that thing is
I even touch.
That you say tried all of them in the drill.
I tried them in the drill. It's totally different when you're playing.
Yeah, I didn't really see it come up. I don't know if I ever did as far as naturally playing.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, I was just.
Oh, yeah, that thing seemed nuts. I think the heat wave, I actually like that a lot, and how you can turn it vertical or horizontal to get your accuracy more.
Was that the heat wave? I thought that was the ricochet one. Heat wave.
That's heat wave. Oh yeah, it's what's the
one you're talking about? I like. It shoots ricochet bullets.
I do actually like the heat wave as well, okay, but I can't remember why I can't.
There's one you can do this.
Yeah. The commando, I think, sounds like one of the most intimidating weapons. I like the looks of it, but I don't think it does nearly enough damage. I think it's very anticlimactic.
Up its fire rate a little. It's do. If it was do, just a little bit more, it would be fucking sweet.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the saw, just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's weird. It sounds way more powerful than the saw, but I feel like it's weaker, which is odd. And there is no more saw because this is the replacement.
The saw.
The new grenade, the shot grenade, I think it's cool, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, and it's hard to get into the negatives without talking about the positives. But I guess we can start there. The grenade mechanics feel completely off to me, which I think is a huge.
The more I play it just feels it's slow motion.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you can just fucking launch them, and and you could say that's unrealistic, and maybe that's an intentional change because they want it to feel more like real war, and you can just lob a grenade 1,000 feet, but you're fucking super soldiers that can do crazy things. That's not unrealistic that they could throw a grenade.
See, I still think you throw it 1,000 feet, half a second. Not even that. Just so fucking slow.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah. So something feels real off about that, and that's kind of the thing that surprised me. I thought there'd be things that I wasn't a fan of, but there is, which I'll get to, but there's tweaks that I didn't expect they would even touch. I don't know why they did, like that, like the fact that the shock grenade is an EMP now to take down vehicles, and I guess the shock rifle will do the same. I just didn't get it.
So,
yeah, but in replacement, the plasma pistol does not do that, and I think that's a really fucking weird change. And I looked it up, and this is the first Halo that has ever done that. 4 and 5 didn't do it.
That's not true. I know it didn't do it.
It did.
I'm telling you.
Besides 1, like I said, because they added in 2, but I think that's a really fucking weird change. I don't understand. I think the plasma pistol in general feels weird and doesn't track well enough. I don't think heat seeks feel well enough, and I think it feels very weak. I think the assault rifle feels odd. The pistol I don't think is like incredibly overpowered. When I said that, I think kind of like you did. I think it's either just right or like one shot the other way instead of what you think. I don't think it's like ridiculously powerful.
But it should be ridiculously powerful. It should feel like I'm at an advantage because I have it. I don't feel that way.
But everybody starts with it, so I think it's why it'd be a weird advantage.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said the thing that you. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah, that. Yeah, so that's why I think the pistol maybe a little more. But
Yeah, I guess just don't touch them.
yeah. What else? Anything you wanna? I know you already talked, but we can
No,
go back and forth.
I agree on the grenades. Everything just feels slow motion. The time to kill just kills me. I just feel like you used to be able to get overkills and shit just time. And maybe they're trying to stray away from that to where dominating as our games doing these days, catering more to our audience. I don't know, it just feels off. Should be able to chuck grenades with team wipe if I can. I mean, you still can. Like I've gotten them. It just feels like something just feels off. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a me complaint, but I will say again, that motherfucking rockets feel good. I just wish the power weapons felt like I was at more of an advantage. I feel like when the skewer spawned, it takes so much skill that I wasn't at a disadvantage not having it, but you are one shot in them. And the heat wave and then vertical horizontal gun, I did not feel like I was at a disadvantage fighting against that, which shouldn't be the case. The gravity hammer felt like the gravity hammer. Actually, the gravity hammer I think feels better than it used to.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds way more intimidating.
Yeah, the gravity hammer feels like it has a better radius. You can kind of miss, but it still hits as a fucking gravity hammer should. I agree with the maps. I really like them. I haven't liked the new one. It was kind of bigger. Reminded me of Valhalla, but like they like smushed it and made it sand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. I just got my Halo Infinite.
Oh, very nice.
Assumed I was in it.
Yeah, probably the default thing.
I don't even think. I think aside from like bringing something new to the table, because again, this is Halo. You could honestly, this might have slander to some people. You could say, "Hey, here's this new Halo 5 DLC. We just upgraded some mechanics." Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. This feels like that. Where's the dash? It's not there. It just feels like a continuation of the 5, but with improvement, which is fine from a multiplayer standpoint. I thought 5 played great. I think these will have better maps, and hopefully the story's better. I didn't mind the Halo 5. Hope this one's a little bit better. I hope that they come out with something revolutionary. Personally, I still hope it's a BR, but it doesn't have to be. Just something different. I just hope they tweak time to kill. Mainly just on the assault rifle. And make the power weapons feel like I'm at an advantage.
I think the sniper. I'm glad you said that. I think it feels good and bad. We talked about there's like in every other Halo you can immediately shoot and then shoot again.
Yes.
There's like a half-second delay.
That.
Maybe not half-second, but it's like millisecond. But that's what seems.
You used to be able to just shoot body.
Yeah, which I don't like that, especially as somebody that is bad at sniping. I think that always gave you a fighting chance, and now I feel like you're fucking screwed unless you're a headshot every time.
See, I kind of like that personally because that makes the power weapon feel like I'm at an advantage if I'm good with it. I also feel like that's going to make teamwork better. Like, hey, and now that you can drop guns, like, I feel like I'm pretty good with the sniper, especially now that I'm on keyboard and mouse. Hey, Derek, I got the sniper. You should take it. Okay, I have the hammer, and we can drop now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it just makes teamwork going to work a little bit better. But I do think at its core, that's another tweak they probably shouldn't have fucked with. Like grenades, time to kill.
Yeah.
But I love that you can pick up abilities. I didn't think I'd like that.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good change. I told you I'm really missing that the announcer doesn't say overshield and these kind of things that are Halo staples. Even, I think you could say it when you pick it up or when you're applying it. I think you could have him say that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The new stuff like grappling hook feels sweet.
Oh, yeah.
If you played Apex Legends, it kind of works just like Pathfinder. Like stick it to a wall and like self around the wall. Movement feels better in this Halo. The slide mechanic now. There's grappling hook. Mantling's still in it. The dash is not in it. which I think is fine. I like dashing. I feel like that would make it feel really modern if there's dash also, but it still feels good without it. But yeah, with the abilities, you can like pick up an overshield, and oh, that's actually one more. There's like an animation, so you can do it in a fight, but you kind of get fucked during the animation too. Which brings me to my next point: is I think all of the power weapons have animation. So this got me killed more times than I even want to admit. Woo! Just make sure my mic is working. Because I would run to the middle of the map where the skewer or the sniper spawned, and I would go to pull the skewer up and fucking put the thing in it. And that delay, you can still be shot while the animation is happening, and you could be spamming your fucking, and nothing will happen. Same with sniper, which that one you don't really need to spam, but rockets. The skewer I noticed it on the most because you should be able to pick that thing up and shoot it, just like you used to be able to do it. You should be able to pick up a fucking thing and just shoot it immediately.
Yeah.
So it gets you killed in like the dodgeball style. You're both running to the ball. Person can throw the ball immediately. It's like if someone said you can't throw the ball for 3 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't like that, but I do like that you can pick up and hold abilities. And if you kill somebody, they drop the ability if they haven't applied it. So I do like that also. Some strategy. I feel like team doubles is gonna be rank system.
Mm-hmm.
So those are all my positives and negatives. I hope there's some tweaks, but I think overall it's fun. I'm excited to play. Again.
I have a few things to go off what you said. The heat wave is the one I thought originally, the vertical horizontal, but for some reason I can't find it. I don't know. I've seen weapons I've never seen yet, but I can't find that one for some reason.
Yeah. There's one that shoots fire that's not called the heat wave.
Yeah. I'm glad I was scrolling through here though, because something I wouldn't shut up out in the beta was the needler. I think it might get nerfed. I don't think it should, because it feels. You don't think so?
I think it feels. If you miss at all, if you hit every shot, you do not lose a single gun.
I don't think it's overpowered. I could just see people complaining and them reacting to it because it does heat sink. So I could see people, it doesn't take skill. All you gotta do is aim it, and they're all gonna hit there. But I think
as long as it's red.
Yeah.
If it's not red,
I think the needler was always. It's like one of the, if not the most noticeable weapon in Halo, because it was the first like unique weapon. So, and I think they've dumbed it down so much, and I feel like nobody picked up a needler unless it's like the
Halo 4 and 5 neither.
Yeah, and even in 2, they literally made that a dual wielding weapon because it was so bad. So I feel like since 1, they kind of just put it down. I think 3 is maybe decent. Yeah. So I'm glad that they kind of brought that front and center, and I hope that does stay the same because I don't think it's overpowered. I could just see people complaining and them overreacting, which kind of brings me to my next thing that you were talking about how dashed out of it and you wish it was there, but it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not the end of the world for me. And the Spartan charge and the Spartan ground pound are gone as well.
Executions are also gone.
Yeah. So I get in a sense where they're coming from because they've been fucking 343's been pounded about not caring about the fans and just doing what they want. So I guess they might be trying to satisfy the fans, but I think that can definitely go too far unless this is true of what they believe. But I feel like they might be trying so hard to please the fans. I feel like you kind of got to stick to your own guns if you believe in something.
I think executions, they don't.
Yeah.
That's what I read. That's the only one that.
Because dashing, when I was using the grapple and being able to mantle and things, which you could do in 5, obviously, I was like, this seems so much more natural to be able to go just like an inch farther, but you just slide off of stuff because you didn't have a dash. And then I think you could make compromise. I think you could get rid of the charge, but keep the ground pound. But I think they were just so worried about having the classic Halo feel. But I just hope this doesn't spread in the campaign. I have a feeling the Prometheans are just going to be gone. And then I feel like there's going to be. They haven't shown them, but that doesn't mean.
I read they're not.
I have a feeling that's what's going to happen, but I feel like you got to explain that. Otherwise, you're just literally just letting the fans create the game. There's a reason you had them start out your brand new trilogy and you had them in your first 2 games.
Yeah.
I don't think he just did that just to get rid of them and
It's all
not
gonna
to.
be grunts and
Yeah. So I really hope they. I think it's good to listen to the fans and even to cater it to some, but I think you also have to stick to your vision or you're not going to have a product that is actually meaningful.
I don't like
You
or
know?
the that's the thing where you got
Yeah.
like, the way they were talking was that's like how a majority of people all the executions kind of shit just would either turn them off or not use.
I'm not
So,
sure why you want to use those because that's not even an animation thing. Like the ground pound could give you a free kill if you did it.
I know.
Yeah, because you can't jumping on top of somebody. There's no way to get that same kill unless you get them from behind. So that's not like, yeah. So that's not like a execution thing where it takes more time. That's just a kill that wouldn't happen. But like I said, I get rid of some of it, but I don't think you need to go a whole mile. And it's funny you said you think this seems like it could be DLC for 5 because to me, obviously it's not perfect. You just heard me complain about many things, but it feels like a combination of all the Halos mixed together. Like the more I played it, I was like, this is like Reach. No, this is like 2. This is like 5. I feel like kind of taking a little bit from each Halo, which I think is really cool. That
I haven't.
really, I
I
think
felt 4 and 5 a little bit of 3.
I've gotten some from all besides ODST, obviously, but and multiplayer,
Yeah.
I've had a little some more than others, but all of them I've noticed at different points.
Hated Reach.
I think the abilities actually, I know it's a Halo 3 thing, but kind of feels more like Reach in this game to me, as far as the yeah, yeah, I like the fucking hook. I think is amazing. I think it's gonna really be cool for objective games.
Oh, dude, days that are
Yeah,
with the grab paper. I wish I was streaming the other day. Capture the flag. Oh my god. I can't wait to get.
sure I'm missing something, but we're gonna play more Halo this weekend, and I think a lot of these things that we're talking about can be fixed, but it's whether this seems to be a general thing that people complain about. I think some of them are just obviously not going to be in there, like Dash and those kind of things. They could add them in, but I don't think those are tweaks. And also, I think they're
Decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, some of the things that could be tweaks, I don't know if they'll necessarily feel the same or if other people are. So we'll see.
The only thing I give a shit about is time to. That is a widespread complaint, and the PC. PC issues are already getting fixed. Didn't say anything about the time. It's fine where it is. It just feels slow. I'll get used to it.
Anything else?
I've been playing or any more on Halo.
Anything on Halo and then anything else I'm playing?
I don't think anything more. I like it. I'm excited. I feel like I started to bash it there, but I think I like just to clear.
Oh,
There's a lot more of that.
no, me too. I'm not saying you, but I think anytime. I feel like when people hear criticism, then they think you're destroying things or you don't like it. I think things you care most about are usually things you criticize, not that you tear them apart or that you don't give a chance. You're criticizing it to these nitpicky things that the general people wouldn't even know. They'd pick up and be like, oh yeah, that's a fun game of Halo.
Yep.
Yeah, that it's obviously because you care about it. That's like I'm not the biggest Nintendo fan you can get, but I'm like on that level of, I would say, a massive Nintendo fan, but I make fun of Nintendo more than anyone because they just do so much dumb shit and things they could do better. So, yeah, I think it's natural with things you like.
Yeah, I was just saying it was a bad thing. I just feel like we talked negatively. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's a very good experience. Just excited for them to. If they do, if they don't, I will say, and I don't think I'm being crazy here. It doesn't feel like the game that's going to get players.
Oh no, I don't think so either.
It feels like the game that'll get old Halo players for a.
Yeah, that's why I said since I've seen.
It's also what I've read.
That's surprising because yeah, I keep hearing on podcasts and reading different things that they think this is gonna be something that gets people back, and this is different.
No
I'm like,
way.
yeah, to me, this is more Halo, which is fun for me, but I don't know if that's gonna be good long term.
The entire Master Chief. They might get some new stragglers. Just don't see. I just don't get. Battlefield is
The exclusive game Peppa Pig for
yeah,
Xbox.
that's gonna get 1 million. Vanguard isn't doing much new. Warzone's changing. Probably keep the same player base. Fortunately, I just don't. Unless something crazy happens. There's some mode in there that's just like, this is it. This is what I want to grind for.
Which is like I've been saying all along, not battle royale, but I think, and I'm hoping. I don't think the more I see, the more I wonder if it's there. But the next battle royale, the thing that nobody knows of, it's not battle royale, but just like the next big thing that nobody knows about right now.
It could be a.
No, it could. I'm not. I told you I think Halo is perfect for battle royale, but I'm saying that when battle royale came out, nobody cared about battle royale, so. You need to make people care about things, and I think it'd be a lot smarter and more revolutionary if they had something that could be the next battle royale. I think so.
Game's already gonna struggle. Already released. Try something totally.
Yeah, I think so because, like I said, I think eventually you got to innovate. I know battle royale is a big thing now, but Slayer and team deathmatch and arena were the big thing when battle royale was around. Everybody was didn't say we need a battle royale. They said we need more arena and shooter. Nobody knew they wanted battle royale.
I feel like you hook the now people. Battle royale. Hook them, and you innovate. Oh, but this new battle royale is 300 people. There's no power weapons spawn on the map and set locations. Thing, like they it's a survival thing. But like it's not like you hook it with a battle royale and then you start making your own from it. You just got to hook.
Yeah, see that's
real.
That's maybe where it's getting hung up. I'm not saying I think it should just be not a battle royale. I'm saying battle royale in the sense of the next big thing, like a new mode that nobody knows of.
I just think they should just do what works. It's a huge market for it.
Well, I know that's the reason though, because everybody would have said that. Nobody said you need a battle royale,
but they are.
Yeah, but that's how innovation works. Nobody knows it.
But I don't know if they're in the position of it.
I think that's what they need. I don't think you can add more of the same because I think some people will play Halo, but then a good portion will go back to Call of Duty, a good portion will play Battlefield, and then you're in the same situation. I think you need the next big thing that nobody knows about yet.
Most of the people.
I know most people would disagree. If you go back in time, they wouldn't say.
Not go back. We're going.
I know that's not
what
how.
What they don't need to do is keep the same shit they have right now.
But that's not how innovation works. You can't think like that. You can't say, well, this is big now, because Battle Royale was not big when Battle Royale came out.
But it is big
Slayer and Deathmatch was.
That's the thing. They need to strike what's hot.
Yeah,
not
I disagree.
Strike what was hot 10 years ago. Slayer.
No, I'm not saying use Slayer.
Well, that's what they are doing. That's what I'm saying. They need to do something different. And why not do Battle Royale?
Well, we agree they need to do something different, but I don't think it's Battle Royale. I think that's get yourself in the same situation, but
I don't know.
In a whole different fight.
I don't know. Huge player base in the games. This is the last game, right? They're dating Halo Infinite.
Nah, that's what people are thinking. I don't know. I bet eventually there's gonna be another Halo. Maybe far away, but
yeah.
I know this is actually the last Halo.
Something to innovating on. Like that Portal thing seems like it's innovating. That's gonna be very.
But that's still, yeah. I mean, It's
So you'd rather Halo take a shot at innovating and fail than do a battle royale?
not than fail. And like I said, I think Halo Battle Royale, I think that's a perfect game for it. But I think doing what's hot is not always the best thing. And if Call of Duty and Fortnite and all these things kept doing what was hot, then we wouldn't have Battle Royale and nobody would know that you needed a Battle Royale and it wouldn't be an issue.
Logic at all. So because those games did what was hot and grew exponentially to billion-dollar companies, that's that's reasoning why Halo should do a better, because they would strike what's hot. They don't need to innovate again because they're innovating right now.
But neither did Battle Royale, but they made it happen. So, you can maybe get Battle Royale going. Maybe it'll be big, but you're going to be in the same fight that of everybody else doing the same thing.
Yeah, and then you innovate on it. You have to. I innovated
to do another different version of Battle Royale. Eventually, there's going to have to be something different. We're not going to just
why not just do Battle Royale for the meantime? Get your player base up.
And then you get rid of Battle Royale eventually, because then people are going to be pissed.
As a mode. Battle Royale's been a long time, way before it got hot. Still a mode.
Yeah, but it requires so much audience that's going to be your player base.
100 people. PUBG still has active servers. That game, bots that fill it. But it's still tournaments for it. It's still.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought this all along. Like I said, and that's coming from somebody that thinks Halo has always been perfect for Battle Royale. I always think
I just don't get why they wouldn't strike while top. It just doesn't make sense to me. You already come out with seasons, you come out with battle passes, you play. You have the perfect thing. Huge. The world only plays battle royales right now. You don't need to innovate. Just hit it. It's there. Just take it. Just take the free audience. Or come out with 4v4 Slayer. Have people play your game for 3 weeks. See you on Warzone.
But you say you can't think like that, and that's not how logic works.
That is exactly how that works today.
No, I'm saying.
You're saying, well, look back 10 years ago when it was
Slayer
and people needed
to
innovate.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't need to innovate right now.
But you didn't need to innovate when Battle Royale happened then. You should have kept doing Slayer.
They did. Slayer was starting to get stale, just like all things do. There'll be another cycle where Slayer's the big thing.
What Call of Duty was selling at its highest, so Deathmatch was not failing. It was selling better than ever.
Is that true? Before Warzone?
Yeah.
World War II stats?
It kept going.
Before, right?
Every game is sold better than the one before it, so at that time, it was selling. It was selling better than it ever has, doing Deathmatch and the same game modes it always had.
Well, I mean, Call of Duty is like a staple to franchise.
But then they innovated and things got bigger, and now it sells tenfold.
They struck what was hot at the time. They didn't innovate a Battle Royale. Battle Royale had been around for years. They struck what was hot, and they are riding that to a multi-billion-dollar industry now.
We'll see. I think that would be a mistake.
That's just a fact. I don't at all. That'd be the only game I'd play. That'd be the only game millions of people.
And then
next big thing came out. Halo could still come out with that.
It would keep a certain portion of an audience, but they'd also, just like Deathmatch, it will keep that audience. It will keep maybe a bigger portion, but how is that going to do anything long term and to do what Halo needs?
As long as you update it and keep it going, that's exactly what all these other games are. You keep a long-term database. You have your team deathmatch players, your Slayer players, your hardcore ranked guys, and your battle royale guys.
I guess
a large audience long.
I guess we'll see. I hope there's something in Halo that nobody can think of, and it becomes the next big thing.
That's all I want to play. And then just an easy audience break. And they could keep it long term. Nobody's going to keep their thing forever. If you thought like that, you would never make a game. But what's going to keep audiences now and keep them for the foreseeable future is what's doing the best everywhere right now. Just innovate on it a little bit. Just like Warzone did loadouts, ecosystem with money, buying people back, gas masks so you can go back into the zone, parachuting. Like they innovated so much that the next game. So like Battle Royale started off with what, Minecraft, where you just built blocks and killed people, and then H1Z1 came out, and it was looting, and then finding people in a fucking huge map. Then PUBG was a realistic one, right? Where you looted. And Fortnite, where there's chests, building. That's when the next big like innovation. Building. That's also a skill gap to make people coming back to get better. Now Fortnite has dropped the ball because shit and not bring in new things. Then Apex came around, brought around picking up people's cards and bringing people back. And the movement of that is incredible. Shields, different types of shields. So what happened? Fortnite got reboot van. Probably war. They came out with all those other things, loadouts, money, bounties. So like, all you got to do is make a new audience and make it better. And maybe this is the innovation: is take your battle royale. Call of Duty also did 150 people. Take it however many people you want, and just make that genre a survival of the best. Little way. It's like loadouts were a little different, but it changes the entire scope of battle. Buying your friends back, money in general, UAVs, totally different. Escape, a game. I can't even play PUBG anymore. Fucking terrible. So slow. Halo could take reboots, all these things. Just more to the next guys. And we'll probably have a different fucking mode at that point. Copied it. We've made a totally different game. That's how innovation happens. I'm sure Slayer started off as a 1v1 in a game. You guys are like, well, what if this was 4v4 and it was ranked or something? I don't know. Maybe we're saying something similar, but it's a little different. I just think it'd be wise to strike.
Guess we'll see what happens.
Well, they won't come out the better. We will see what happens. We'll see 4v4.
Well, there could be a mode in there we don't know, so we would see in that scenario, or you think they're still going to add a battle royale, so we would see then.
Lines got leaked. Contagion Zone.
Something like that.
2 battle royale. I still think it's just going to be a 4 that has a close thing. Which, if that's the way you're going to do it, that feels Halo. Forge. Let people make. It's like Portal. Why waste the resources to do it yourself when you have the community do it and make it the way they want? And maybe that is where you keep players. Maybe. I will never touch it. I hate Forge. I won't play Portal either. I don't even think I'm going to play Battlefield outside the beta. Terrible. So, that's my Halo rant. I don't think they're going to.
That's what I'm worried about, because they need more than that, so we'll see.
I agree.
I mean, I'm going to have fun with it, because it's more Halo, and I think...
I'll play the shit out of it for a while. But if it's the same thing... Do what I do now. I mean, I still play Halo pretty regularly.
Oh, yeah, even if it's that, I'm going to be playing it for a good long while, especially because I think it's not perfect, but I think it has a good combination of all the Halos to me, so I can't really...
Fucking for
yeah.
So it'll keep me interested forever. Halo. I would fucking over a ranked battle royale. Battle royale.
Stay on that side, please. Okay.
If they don't want to do it, I need Call of Duty Warzone. and
I think Warzone and ranked, or Battle Royale and ranked, might be the worst thing for you.
Definitely. But Apex has it. I just don't like it. They have a mode where Fortnite has it too, and I'm pretty addicted. go in with like 0 points, and you get X amount of points every time you kill somebody or place well. Go from like 0 to like Apex Predators X. You have to get like 30,000. Every time you load into a game, you start off with 40, and you have to fight, and so it gets my.
Oh.
If Warzone did that, Halo better come out. See me.
Ridiculous.
I know. Halo has a good ranked mode.
Yeah. Love that. And that's coming from somebody that says, I think Halo will be perfect for Battle Royale.
No one.
I loved it.
Everyone actually thinks that's them confirming a Battle Royale. I want to be that snarky.
I think it's because they thought Halo fans appreciate, like, oh, no, we believe in Halo. Battle Royale is Halo.
I'm going to ruin the core arena experience.
Well, coming from somebody that said, I think Halo would be perfect for Battle Royale, I do think you could run the risk of losing longtime Halo fans because it is going to take a big segment away that might not play deathmatch. And then I also don't know if any of those core Halo, well, some would, but like the vast majority of core Halo players would also, not even taken away from the audience, but would like playing Battle Royale just because that's instinctively not Halo. Like one death and you're out. Halo's all about like coming back in. And
I think they have a better ecosystem than Call of Duty, and they came out with a better system of buying people back.
But then would Battle Royale feel like that? Like this is just, you're respawning over and over.
Yeah, we love that. And you can come back a million times. Game stays alive. It makes it so much. When you're in a fucking 1v5, all three of your teammates are dead. You have $12,000. You sneak into the gas and get a buy station, and 3 of your teammates are flying in to fight 4v4. It creates the most epic shit on earth.
Wow. You think that's a bit of an overstatement or no?
No, Warzone has gotten me the most excited I've gotten winning games, and I mean that. Winning games of Warzone sometimes feels like sex. Me and Nick have talked about it.
You did tell me recently, though, that in Halo Infinite, just the beta,
I had that feeling.
Yeah, they haven't had in years.
I would shake. Going for 20 kills in a dude. Hearts racing, dicks hard. Off. Coming.
Speaking of coming, what else have you been playing?
Call of Duty.
Damn it.
So there's a mastery camo in Zombies. Aether.
It's racist.
You need to do a lot of things in Zombies for all of the weapon classes. Use it on Warzone gun. So I haven't even touched Warzone, so I can get this. I'm trying to get these camos. So I've been playing. I have like 30 hours. Zombies. I don't even like zombies. I kind of like it now. Like I'd be down to play zombies. I've gotten kind of good at it. Kind of know the strategy of zombies. That was the one thing I always didn't like about zombies. It seems so hard now. But it's not. There's a story behind it, but who's trying to survive? So I've been playing an astronomical amount of zombies. I got my LMGs done, my assault rifles done, my subs done. Tactical rifles are shotguns. Shotguns, snipers, and then launchers. I have done. So it only takes about 3,000 kills per gun.
Yeah.
5 guns. It's fucking crazy. It's fun though. I got my fancy laptop right upstairs to the TV. Couch, we'll watch. I'm gonna come home. Go downstairs, please.
You're fucking crazy.
I kind of love it. I go back and forth. Some days I really want to play it. Some days I don't really want to look at zombies. So that's what I've been mostly playing. Then I played I Am Fish. Game sucks. You're a fish in a bowl who's trying to escape to the ocean. Just keep getting all these little setbacks. It's crazy. You might like it.
I might. I think the idea, same people made I Am Bread. That was one of the reasons you're gonna hate me that I built my PC.
Yeah.
Except that
Stupid.
I thought that game was hilarious. I still do. I think the concept of it is hilarious. I think the execution is way more frustrating than.
This game's a lot less frustrating.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It is frustrating as fuck, but not nearly as frustrating. Because it's not like grabbing corners with your fucking bumpers trying to climb up a wall, right? You're just a fish in a bowl. Maybe it gets crazier later, but you're just a fish in a bowl. So, trying to make it to the ocean. Let me make sure. I played a little bit more Psychonauts. I Am Fish. Skatebird. That game sucks too. I don't understand these games.
Have you played Marvel It Up yet? You might do it.
I started playing Destiny again.
Really?
Yeah, because a couple people at work want to get into some Destiny. And I was like, I could play Destiny. Sure. So I downloaded it. I'm back on.
I would. That game's straight up broken for me.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Have you reinstalled?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, never mind.
I would be down. I want to love it, but I fucking hate it.
Get on PC. Good run.
But then all my progression would be gone.
Cross save.
Yeah, but that's where it's fucked up. Is the yeah.
So
sad. My progression's fucked up.
Well, good news is the new DLCs have come out and they start you at a higher level than I guarantee you've ever. So
There we go.
I think it's like 1,200. I bet you were at like.
Remember?
I bet, yeah. So, because I got on, I was like, oh my god, I'm almost max level. So, think about it. It's fun. The guys at work are cool. I played a little Warzone. I don't have any friends to play with, so I just started playing with randoms. Met some real sweaty assholes. In this one kid, flying out. Skills with like 70 people. 70, 80 people left, 10 plus kills each, but just pretty, you know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy. I only did that one night. I told him I'd play with him every I'm gonna look at my
Where? Oh.
I talked about 12 hours last time, right?
Yep. 12 minutes. I know. Just
talked about the Riders game. I think that's about it. It's mainly. Oh, I tried Lemnis Gate. Seen this? It's like a puzzle space shooter. Awful.
Oh, you're about to say I need to try it.
No, it's terrible. Please don't.
Okay.
Don't even look at it. Stop.
I just saw it. You showed me.
Stop it.
All right, sorry.
I was kind of excited about it. Oh, it's October 1st. Happy spooky season.
Oh, happy pooky season.
I don't like that.
I don't like spooky season, especially when people spell season with 3 fucking letters.
Oh, I like that.
You haven't seen that?
No, I have. Let's do that. SCN.
Okay. Yeah.
Spooky season. I put season chicken sometimes. I think that's about all I've been playing. Halo, COD, I Am Fish. Man, I feel like there's other stuff in there.
Well, hey, we're going to do this weekly from now on.
Yeah.
So we have a great segment. And I'm not saying passive aggressively because I know I'm forgetting shit too. And we can use that and things we forgot about from the week before. Because I know I'm in the same boat with most of this stuff. You got something? No. Are you liking it?
I didn't play Love the beta. It's one of those games you need. I'm not gonna buy it unless I know.
I gotcha. I played Halo Infinite. You want to talk about that and what mode it could use?
I don't know, man. I feel like we did really good that discussion.
Yeah. Did play some MCC, funny enough, so some more Halo.
Hoping to hear. Oh, yeah.
I don't think any of these I'll be shocked if any of these remind you. Katamari Damacy reroll. Been playing that some more. I think I almost beat it, and the achievements are real easy, so that's a motivator. Yeah.
If you want 80 points for free, load up Skatebird.
Okay.
80-point achievement off the rip. You've become a bird.
Is it free?
It's on Game Pass.
Okay. Then the only other game I played was Little Deviants, PlayStation Vita exclusive.
Haven't touched it.
It was a launch game. It's pretty cool. I just played it because we were on our way back from Myrtle Beach, so playing some Vita, and then my battery died, and I didn't bring a card charger.
That's
Brandon saw it.
Did I talk about the Vanguard beta last time? Did I play the Vanguard beta in between?
Can't remember. So you decide you want to discuss or not, because possibly you did talk about
I
it.
feel like I did. Vanguard beta happened. Fun. I pre-ordered it. We talked about this.
Okay.
I pre-ordered it. Present integration is going to be. Talk about this.
All right. Well, before we get to what we've been playing, we can, or what we've been watching. Yeah. We can get to our special segment. How was Castle Rock?
Oh my God! Can we talk about it next time? I just feel like we don't have enough time.
Yeah, it's been a long episode.
Yeah.
So what I've been watching was Monsters at Work. The Monsters.
Oh, is it good?
It's
Oh, no. You didn't.
no, because it is good. I finished it. It's good. It's not nearly as good as Monsters Inc. or even Monsters University.
Did you like
And
Monsters University?
I did, and it's kind of exactly what I thought was Monsters University before it came out.
Unnecessary.
I was like, yeah, unnecessary, and I felt like there wasn't a story to tell. This seems like that. I know it's a show, but hear me out. This seems like the old shows we used to get based off of every cartoon movie where the movie is big and then they make a show and the show is good, but there's just like nothing to it. There's like it lost all the heart and the character it had. It's a good show, but if I didn't know, like if the monsters, if the animation was different, I would have had no clue that it was connected to that.
Okay.
Because it seems like it has none of the heart or character of that, and I feel like they try and do it by, oh, here's this character that was in the movie, like in a certain episode, and oh, it's cool to see him, but it still feels like, just like
That's what it looked like.
yeah. So not bad, and definitely could have been a train wreck. So it's worth watching.
Is it around Sully and Mike?
Ish. They're the leaders, and then they use that clear to so that way they can.
Is it
get
about
the other...
them at work? Laugh Factory now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's about them, but they're the bosses, so that way they can come on camera for a little bit and then go off, and then the characters come on. Yeah. And probably 'cause it's a lot cheaper to only have them for a little bit. So
is it the actual voice people?
It all sounded the same to me, so I think so.
I still watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's like.
I really like it.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Then I saw The Night House last night. New horror movie. It didn't look very good, but we had the AMC pass. I told you I'm trying to get better about just seeing stuff. And I don't think I'm unfair for saying this, but most horror movies are terrible now. But I think I also probably missed some good ones just because so many to look bad.
The Night House?
Yeah. Not a creative name either. You probably saw a trailer.
Did it get delayed? It said 2020.
Oh, did it? Yeah, it just came out.
It has incredible reviews.
You might like it. I didn't. I think it's okay, and I think without spoiling it, I thought it was pretty bad till the end, and then it retroactively got a little better. I was like, that was okay. I was kind of under my breath because there were other people in the theater. I was like, some of this is pretty bad, but then got a little better at the end. Kind of made it bearable.
Supernatural horror?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
More like mental without ruining anything.
Okay. You ever see Babadook?
No, I know what it is, but never saw it.
It's more mental than it is.
Okay.
What it seems. Well, I'm gonna watch a horror movie every night of October. I'm dedicated to that. So this.
Are you?
Yeah.
I've thought about doing that so many times and I haven't done it.
I have a poster, scratch-off poster, top 100. A Siri,
yeah.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
There you go.
I'd usually display a number, and I would watch that movie. I'm gonna look up the top 30 horror movies of all time.
You know Trick or Treat's on there then?
It is.
Oh, okay.
But I might slip some newer ones in there because a lot of them are like.
Yeah.
So.
I hear you. The only other things I watched this were both when we were in Myrtle Beach. I watched.
Did you like it?
It was okay. Um,
But the end saved it. You did.
yeah.
Can we talk about old again? How's the picture?
We'll just leave it at that. Definitely go see Old. If it's not in the theaters, find a way to bootleg it or buy it. Buy it. We watched a couple movies when we were in Myrtle Beach. We watched Wall-E, my favorite animated movie of all time.
Is it?
It is. Okay. I fucking love it.
I've only seen it once.
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's.
Same with Up. I've seen Up a few times.
It's sad, but Wall-E is fucking adorable, and it's crazy. I think it's still one of the best looking animated movies, even better than some new Pixar movies. I don't know.
I feel like some Pixar's kind of gotten.
Some of the real newer ones, I think so, and only some. Like Soul, I think was amazing, and
Soul's.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think more inconsistent, maybe is what I would say. Yeah. And then we watched Wanderlust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know it?
Yep, I do.
Did you know this movie bombed hard? Not just box office, but reviews, everything?
Yes.
This movie's fucking great. I've seen it before.
No.
Oh, I thought you were like,
no, I know about it.
Oh, you should watch it. It's fucking funny. Let
me make sure.
Paul Rudd?
Yeah, I have seen this. With a beard?
Yeah. Did you like it?
I don't remember it.
I think it's fucking hilarious, and they hadn't seen it, so we watched it, and they loved it, so I don't know who's hating these movies. I don't get it.
Of role models.
Oh, that's a great movie. That movie, I bet, probably bombed too. I bet, though.
I guarantee it did.
Especially having a little kid cussing throughout all of it. That probably didn't help.
For some reason, Sean William Scott. No, 77%, 6.8 out of 10. 84% of people like it.
Did do good box office? That was more what I was.
92.4. What was its budget?
Can't imagine it was too crazy for.
I guarantee it made money back.
Yeah.
How do you fucking click on the Wikipedia? Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Wanderlust? No, I don't remember this movie at all.
No? Role models, you mean?
No, Wanderlust. I'm looking at role models.
I thought you said you do remember Wanderlust.
No, I know about. I'm saying I don't remember if I liked it or not.
Oh.
I remember it now. Role models I loved. Where the fuck is this fucking thing? Fuck.
Want me to try and find it?
No, I got it. Continue talking. You have more to talk about.
No, it's just a great movie, and now that I know it was so hated on, everybody should watch it because
here we go.
It got too much hate. Oh yeah, so
and it grossed 93.
Not bad. But that's all I've been watching. So
I feel like I said this last time, but I started Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I remember saying that.
It's good. It's like DLC for Breaking Bad. Let me look at the theater because I went to a movie theater to see a movie.
Okay, while you're looking up that, I could say I've been meaning to talk about it on quite a few podcasts. There's so many other things I've watched, and I used to do this way worse. I've been trying to get better at it, but I noticed I still do it, and I haven't been putting them on my list because there's so many things that I watch, and then I start using my phone and kind of zoning out and not paying attention.
Yeah.
And I don't think I judge it fair or actually view it fairly. Like Castle Rock, that's the reason I'm still only a few episodes into that. Because I love it, but then I'm like, I'll put it on. And then, actually, not that one. I stayed off my phone. That's when I was taking some medicine, and it kept making me fall asleep. So I was like, damn it. And I'd restart it. And then I felt like I was never actually completely watching it. And then there is so many things. Like, I've started The Watchmen, the TV series.
I've always wanted to watch it.
Me too. And Damon Lindelof is the writer of it. He wrote Lost.
Okay.
So,
that is.
But there's so many things I do start, and I think I'd like, but I don't put on here. So I want to try and get better at that. And I think like I said, I used to be really bad with it, and I think I've gotten better. And I think that is why some people think the shows are confusing or they give up on it because people are just
on your phone.
Yeah, just so distracted by everything. That thing sucked. Did you know that part happened? No, that doesn't make any sense. No.
I've never done that with movies.
Yeah.
I am dead all the time with TV.
Yeah.
So I did it with Better Call Saul multiple times.
I definitely ain't done with not in the theaters, but at home I'll do that. Not consistently, but with movies I've done that as well.
I've never seen the movie. So my problem is I watch a lot of like Twitch streams. That's like my main source of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I spend most of my time. Like I lose most of the day. I just leave it on. It's on 9 hours. You know what I mean? Just leave it on in the background. I gotta go to work. That's why I say I don't have time. It's because I easily lose time watching these. With that being said, I love Castle Rock.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it next week. Calm down.
Yeah. Sorry. That one rock, dude. Ooh, a castle. So big.
I think it's a segment. It's just day when Cody comes back too. Especially if you haven't watched this. Wait, what? Yeah, we do this every week.
You haven't watching it? So I went to the theaters and I saw Cop Shop.
Is it as generic as it looked?
No.
Really?
It is fucking awesome. I thought it would be generic as shit. It's moderately generic. Don't go into it thinking it's this fucking revolution. But it's good. It is funny. It is action packed. There are twists and turns. Directing's great. The acting's great. The reason I say that is Gerard Butler is like not acting all the time. I don't think he's an actor.
Yeah.
Try not to spoil anything. This one's most movie locked to a thing. So, cuffed. There are psychopaths in this movie that play fucking incredible psychopaths. There are moments in the theater that because I also do this thing. I really don't want to spoil anything because I do want you to watch this movie. I don't play the game of, oh, I wonder if it's this or this or this.
I definitely do that.
You'll probably see things.
I like doing that, though. Not to feel like I was fucking right. I like doing that because if I don't see it coming, I feel like that's even more crazy. I'm like, oh, I know it. And then when they get me, I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't see that coming at all.
I'll do it sometimes. It depends on how into the... It really depends. Some movies like this, I just get lost. I know what it is. It's a good time, and I'll just be invested in the time. But then something will happen. I'm like, what the fuck? And there was, I think, 2 moments where I was literally mouth open for like a few seconds. And dude, it is one of the best times I've had in a theater in a while. Like a good time. Like, oh, I love The Green Knight, but that was like a drawn out long drama walk through the woods. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of other movies I saw in the theater. It doesn't matter. But there's usually like, oh, that was a really good serious movie. Oh, that was a good horror. This was a good time. I laughed, shock. I was happy. I was rooting for people. I was rooting against people. The characters were great. The writing was really good. There's some corny shit in it, but I have a corny. It is very fun. Sure, it's generic.
I couldn't handle if every movie was like that, but yeah, you need some of everything.
It's a time and place type of thing. I don't know if I was in the perfect mood or what, but it is. I didn't watch a trailer. I just knew it was Butler, and I like Gerard Butler. I know what his movies are. You know what I mean? I can get down with London. You know what I mean? The shitty or Olympus. I know one of them's. Or that's the one.
Yeah.
White House Down. I can get down with those movies, but like I know they're bad. This is a genuinely good movie.
I can't remember. Did you see Nobody?
I didn't see it, but that also looked like a movie that'd be a really fucking good time.
It was. The way you're describing it is how I feel like I felt in. Or how it seems like I felt like seeing that movie.
Yeah, that's exactly. If you go into it with the expectation of like this is gonna just be a fun movie, you're gonna have a good time. I think. I think it even reviewed really well. 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, 6.7 on IMDb, 61% the critics, 77% on Google. I liked it, man. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
It is. I guess when you see, I only said no so quickly because it provided more than just a generic action movie. There's twists and turns. It's funny. It was genuinely funny. Not like, oh, this movie's pretty bad. It's funny. like I said, there's. So,
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I haven't seen it.
Really?
It's the most fun I've had. Green Knight's probably the best movie. It's the most fun. I'm sure Venom will have some fun. Shang-Chi, I'll probably have fun. It's good. I think that's all I've really watched.
Yeah.
And then I've been watching some. I want to go ghost hunting.
SZN. I don't believe in ghosts. I think I would make you mad, but I would go.
I don't think I believe in ghosts.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go. So I like doing stuff like that.
I'm open-minded. I think this is what I've landed on. I'm skeptical and open-minded, but I don't believe. Like I'm willing to believe that they're there if it happens. But as of right now, I don't believe it. But I'm open-minded.
Yeah, that's how I am. If there's ever anything that actually convinced me, I would change my mind, and not just like, oh, what was that noise? Because shit happens. Yeah. Like something actually convinced me, I wouldn't be like, no, it didn't. I'd be like, oh shit, yep.
I definitely believe in like spirits and shit, like because I think I experienced one. Yeah, it's very different. Ghosts, like trapped spirits. They're different.
I gotcha.
I've been watching a lot of ghosts.
Like when
videos.
No, I got a raging clue. Yeah. Speaking of raging clues, have you listened or read any books lately? No.
I've been crazy on the podcast.
I feel you. I've been listening to more Dexter. I'm on the third book, Dexter in the Dark, which sounds very naughty, but still liking that. Yeah, I'm like halfway through that one. That's all I've been reading. Should we get to the free games?
Yep.
Yeah. On 360 have Castlevania Harmony of Despair till October 15th. And how would you... This guy here, what would you say?
Arrow.
That's how you say that?
That's how I would.
Okay.
A-A-R-E-O, Arrow.
Okay. What is it? Are you going to get to it in a second?
You won't find it exciting at all. But
all right. On Xbox One, you have Arrow till October 31st. Spooky day. There you go, Jack.
The whole month is...
Well, yeah, but that's in particular Halloween day.
But the whole month.
Yeah, that's a good point. On PlayStation Plus, you have PS4, Hitman 2, and Predator Hunting Grounds. And PS5, you have Overcooked All You Can Eat until October 4th. And this is a transitioning month. They're going to become a female. So starting on...
I support their decision.
Starting on October 5th, you have on PS4, Mortal Kombat X and PGA Tour 2K21. Seems like odd combo. Till November 1st. And also on PS5, you have Hell Let Loose until November 1st.
I want to get a PS5. I'm not going to try. Unless I get the Halo Xbox.
Yeah?
I'm not going to get one.
Okay.
I have an Xbox One.
Yeah.
So if I can get the Halo one, I don't. Because I want to play Spider-Man.
When you get the Halo one.
Sure, yeah. I might still get a PS.
Yeah. Oh, that's something we're going to have to cover next week. We didn't do a PlayStation press conference at all.
Yeah. Well, they were there. Spider-Man 2, Wolverine.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Because that need to be some fun things to talk about there.
Maybe
we don't have to today.
PS5. On the Epic Games Store, you have Europa University. Didn't know that. More importantly, a PC building simulator.
Oh,
I love simulator games, and this one is very fun.
Yeah, Ryan's probably coming if you made it this far.
It's free from October 7th to the 15th.
Spooky season.
Let's think. That's on Epic.
They all are.
And I've missed some weeks on that game. Unfortunately, they've had some fucking good games.
Well, hey, that's why we're never gonna miss another week. Probably will. Don't say that. Don't jinx it. We'll be back next week. Any fake outrage?
Yeah, man. I don't know what that is still, so no.
You said you understood it.
I do. I get it.
You just said I
tell
don't.
me.
Oh my god, that's different.
Spooky.
I'm just actually outraged about that. All right, so I can't do fake outrage this week. You just butchered it. As always, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook
At current backlog.
at current backlog, and you can email any corrections, question, or feedback to
currentbackloggers@gmail.com.
Yep. Do you think you'll ever get the first one?
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, it's thought that counts.
It's the thought, THOT.
SEN.